Hello everyone, welcome to podcast. My name is Birendra and today we are making the first video for making the 3D printer tutorials for beginners. So I am a beginner too, and after lots and lots of research, I have find out the appropriate parts, and now I am making my own 3D printer, and along with I am also making tutorials to help others like me. So continuing on the video, so here starting by the motors, we have NEMA 17 motors. So I hope it is visible to you. So this is NEMA type 17 with the capacity of 2.17 kgs. We have 5 motors, that is 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Then we have couplings. So these are the couplings. So it holds the M8 threaded rod or shaft in position. So this diameter is 5 mm and this diameter is 8 mm. So basically it is a coupling of 5 millimeter by 8 millimeter, and we have two pieces of it. Moving ahead, then we have G2 timing pulleys, two of them, and then we have G2 idler pulleys with timing belt, and then obviously we have the G2 timing belt. Okay, here I hope it is visible. And then we have a power supply which is variable between 110 volts and 220 volts. Here is a switch to control that. Here are the output ports, and it also has a fan. So moving forward, this is our hot end. That is, I am using a titanium hot end here. So this is our hot end which will be used to melt the filament. It has a little fan here. Okay, moving forward, this is our processor, the heart of our 3D printer obviously. So it is a Arduino T Mega 2560 with built-in modules of Node MCU and ESPN3065. Sorry. Then it also includes Wi-Fi, and you can order a normal Arduino. I have ordered this as it provides advanced features and was more appropriate for my build. Then we have a blower fan. So it is a 12-volt blower fan. Then we have a display. The links to all the parts will be provided in the description, and all the quantities of the parts will be mentioned. The display also has a SD card slot, the display adapter obviously, and connectors. Moving on, we have our L8 bearings, that is linear bearings. They move vertically up and down. So they are of 8 mm diameter, as our whole build would be of 8 mm. These are two 8 mm pulleys or bearings. Sorry, these are two 8 mm bearings. Then we have our stepper motor drivers. This is the heatsink and it is not attached for now. So hereby, I hope you can see the drivers. These are the motor drivers. Okay. The model number for it will be mentioned in the description. Then we have our end stop switches, mechanical end stop switches. You can also use optical end stop or any another switch you are comfortable with it. So we have three of them. Then I hope this portion of is mainly covered. Then we have an adapter, 4 volt to 8 volt supply DC, and we basically use this. Okay, I hope it is visible now. So we basically use this to check our Arduino, as I had it with me, so I haven't ordered this online, so link to this will not be given. So it plugs in easily and it is easy to check that if our circuit board is working or not. Then moving to the nuts and bolts. So here we have M3 washers, M5 washers, sorry. Then we have M5 hex nuts. Then we have M3 washers, M4 square nuts, M3 wing nuts. Then we have M3 screws here of 20 mm length. Then we have M4 screws here of 50 mm length. Then we have brass spacers. Okay. Again, these spacers are of female type on both the sides, and it goes with M3 screws, M3 type female brass spacers. These are springs We can replace springs or spacers for the heat bed accordingly. Then we have M3 screws of 10 mm. These are nylon printed. I have ordered this online. These are M3 nuts again. These are M4 wing nuts. These are M8 nuts. These are visors for the nuts. These are M4 nuts. Moving forward, these are M4 hex nuts, and these are M5 hex bolts. This M5 bolts will be specifically used for this idler pulleys to hold them in their position. I hope they are visible. So moving on, we have a saw here. So it is just the blade, not the body. Then we have T-shaped small saw. Then we have a needle, glue for sticking our acrylic, sandpaper, a marker, any slim marker will do, a cutter, a scale, ruler. Then we have a glass of the same diameter, of the same measure of the heat bed, and then we have the heat bed itself here. So it is a 21 centimeter by 21 centimeter square heat bed. Okay, so moving towards, then we have screw mounts to hold our aluminum frame. I am using two types of mounts. This is 3 screw mount and this is a 4 screw mount. So as you can see, it is big in size and will be used in spaces well we want less vibrations in our body. Then I am using 3 types of screw. One is of length 2 inches, the another one is of length 1.75 inch, and the third one is of, okay, I am unable to find it, is of length 1 inch. So yes, here it is of length 1 inch. So that's it for the screws. Then we are using acrylic sheets, and I recommend you do not cut them by yourself, as in the cutting process I hurt myself eventually. So try to get it cut from the vendor from where you buy, and I recommend buy this offline, so the cutting process will be done at the vendor's place only. Okay, in my case I brought it from a vendor and then get them cut. So I have more cuts. These are the cuts from that vendor, same vendor. The all the measurements to all these parts will be provided in the second part, obviously. And then we have a wooden, what would you call that? A wooden block, I guess, shaft block, whatever, rod, whatever you like to say. And then we have steel rods. So there are 2 types of rods. These are, okay, so this is a threaded rod. I hope it is visible. So, and these are non-threaded rods. So I bought these threaded rods for very cheap price, that is around 150 each, and I recommend buy the steel shaft, that is this shaft, offline from any local vendor, as it will cost you much cheap or less than online. So basically I get this 1 meter rod online for 860 rupees. This video is made in India, so please refer to the currency of your country. So this is of 860 rupees, one rod online, and I get all these rods, that is around about 6 meters, for just 990 rupees. So this is much cheap than online, so go for offline if possible. And putting them down, so then we have the basic thing, that is filaments. So this filament is of Orange company, I don't know how it is. So this is PETG material of blue color. This will be used for my project build, so putting it inside. And I have another filament here. This is ABS plus of Orange Company, same. Okay, so this filament will be used to print parts of the printer later. Once the printer is completely built, then the printer will print parts for itself. And last but not the least, we have aluminum shafts. So basically our printer will be of 1 meter in height and 1 meter in breadth, so and half meter in length. So these rods are pre-cutted from the local vendor. Again, I suggest you go for local. uh, so that's it for this video. So that is it for this video. Please like, share and subscribe, and turn on the notification icon to join the notification squad for more videos. Thank you.